Hey guys, Thomas, and today we're going to be playing Loverwatch for Valentine's Day. This is a new Overwatch little dating sim they released. My understanding is that it's like a beta version. Eventually they might release like a big version. At least that's kind of what it implies. But an official, but non-canon Overwatch 2 dating sim. Except no substitutes, unless they're like really good. Are you ready to play this thing? I know what non-canon means. It's fine. Sure, we can be player. Your name is player. Continue. Yes. So right now all they have is Genji and Mercy and potentially Hanzo. They kind of like tease that, but we'll see. We'll see. Try night at the big city. You could use a laugh after the week you've had. The Laugh Attic is one of the most tragically unfunny comedy clubs in town, but you love watching people bomb on open mic. Sometimes that people is you. It's particularly dark tonight, so dark it'll make for quite the dramatic reveal when your eyes adjust and you see who is sitting at the table in the corner. Eyes adjusting, adjusting, adjusting. Oh my. Oh my. Is that who you think it is? I'm gonna go Genji first. I have already done his, but here, I'm gonna do why are there only two options? But I'm gonna do kind of more of like his, I guess, kind of joke options and see if we still get the good ending. Why are there only two options? What if I wanted to see just at random league? For example, Soldier 76. It said Junker Queen last time, so that is a bit randomized. We'll pace yourself there. You haven't even had your first date yet. I did, actually. I had three dates. Two options are plenty for now. Maybe we'll add more dating sim opportunities in the future. So this kind of implies that this is just kind of like, we're not saying this is some kind of test version of a potential more robust dating adventure. But we're not saying that. Now, who do you see in the corner? So that kind of implies that like they might release a full game. I'm guessing this is just a little free version. It'll probably end up being like a cash grab once it actually comes out, which is a shame, but that's how it is. It's Genji. Ninja cyborg and all-around bad boy from Overwatch. I have never seen him as a bad boy, but sure, he's like the little baby who cries when you don't heal him. No matter how many times you blink, he's still there and you're completely... let's do Love Struck. I did Starstruck last time. Love Struck. This just changes the background, that option. Now you had a thing for cyborg ninjas. Ninjas, sure, cyborg, sure, but a cyborg ninja, that's a first for you. Your heart starts racing, you're overwhelmed, heavy neurochemicals. We're in short supply these days, that's very true. Oh my god. Zap. You know, sexy Hanzo has to come in. Ark, do you hear the sound of a heart beating fast and smell the sweat on your palms? Do you smell the sweat on your palms? What? I'm Cupid, the hero of love in all of its varieties. This is my sworn duty to answer the cries of all who answer to love and guide them to fulfillment. You look around, wondering if anyone else can see this, or are you hallucinating? Do not worry, you are the only one who sees me, so definitely a hallucination. I do not interfere with the mortal realm. Realm, considering the angel on your shoulder who will guide you in the right direction. Okay, that's definitely maybe on the hallucination thing. Maybe this hallucination can help you. Now tell me, are you in love? No, that's just my baseline anxiety. Anxiety and affection are sometimes can sometimes feel similar, but fear not, I'm here to guide you through all of love's intricacies. Dude, I don't know if they're necessarily supposed to feel the same. I think that might be a bad thing. So, do you wish to win the heart of Genji? Yes. Yes, I want to win the heart of Genji. Genji, truly, I know. Your little brother, how could I ever want him? I prefer you, of course. And there are only two options, as you made sure I was aware. Of course, it's just that, well, to call Genji difficult can be an understatement. You should be really judgmental for a vessel of love or whatever. And just because I'm honor-bound to assist in the quest for love doesn't mean I lack taste, mortal. Aren't you supposed to help people no matter what? Why do you care if I'm interested in Genji? Is it because lore? Oh, Genji, I'm merely saying that reaching Genji's heart would be a difficult task. Yeah, he's your brother, I hope you know him. Also, I know very little about the lore, so I'm sure whatever you say, Mr. Grumpy Toga. You wish to pursue Genji, then I am obligated to help you. It is your love life, no matter how foolish. Then, how do you think I should approach Cupid? You have to introduce yourself, of course. You cannot start down the path of romance without first speaking to him. And given that strikes me as a selfish immature person, I recommend keeping your conversation focused on him. He has always struggled with his sense of self, so do appease to his interest. He didn't tell me this last time. I hope he'll get over this hostility for Genji soon, definitely, but there's not important right now. What is important is whether or not Genji will feel any hostility towards you. Depends on what I pick, I guess. Let's keep his words in mind. You build up the courage to approach Genji. Excuse me. I'm gonna turn to face you. The purple glow of the club's neon lights illuminate his metal mask. Are you talking to me? Yeah, I just saw you wanted to say. Heart starts pounding in your ears and your mouth can't find the words to speak. I love how it's like a little chibi version of him. He's so cute. Well, say something and remember your choices will affect how he feels. Do you need healing? I know. Was that the bad option? It's hurtful, dude. I thought he would like that. You know what I mean? Like, also, yes, I could use it. See, don't cry, don't cry. You want the healing. I warned you he would be difficult to deal with. Dude, I mean, I picked kind of the joke option that's making fun of him, so like... Anyway, I don't think I've seen you around here before. I'm Genji. What's your name? Oh, I'm Player. Nice to meet you, Genji. Player, huh? That's a cool name. Reminds me of Player from the game Player's Odyssey. We can indulge him with this one a little bit. We can agree that we also adore that game. My parents were such big fans. They named me after. I've been playing since I was born, because I still want to get his good ending. I just want to pick some of the joke options. That's amazing. I was named after the 11th century work The Tale of Genji, which is alright, but certainly no Player's Odyssey. I still think it's pretty good. I wonder how it would work if you didn't just choose Player. Like, how is that gonna work? Hey, did you want to sit down? The next set is starting soon. Maybe you could watch together. Like, if you choose Lisa, would it be like Lisa's Odyssey? Like, is it just like an insert? Like a name insert? You take a seat next to Genji and watch a few sets. You can tell if he ever cracks a smile, but he certainly doesn't laugh at any point. Weird energy to bring to a comedy club. I mean, you said it was a bad club, so that... Before you can spend too many minutes basking in the awkward silence, keep your turns, bringing you much more helpful advice. Well, what are you waiting for? Show him you can be exciting. Go for a performance set. He doesn't seem like some... Sure, I think it's gonna make me do it anyway, but... Okay, here I go. He doesn't seem like a type of person who's really into jokes. Love favors the bold player, so do you. Genji doesn't favor the bold, not in my opinion. He seems like he'd want something more subtle. Previous comedian steps down from the stage to do some pantry claps, and when no one takes place, you take the initiative on the stage. God damn. Calm down. There we go. Swallowing your nerve, you address the audience. Hello everyone, I would be honored to share a joke with you fine people. You look out over the audience and you see Genji looking back at you with what you assume is curiosity. Well, you could make just any joke, you had to wonder what would make him laugh. Let's do one about ninjas. I did one about cyborgs last time. You tap on the mic and the feedback rings in your ears. You lean in close. What kind of shoes does a ninja wear? Crowd holds its breath. Sneakers. That took me a second. That was bad. That was worse than the other one. The other one was just like a cyborg needs you to take or sacrifice an arm and a leg or something. Silence. It feels like you've been teleported into a soundproof void. Not a soul in the crowd has any reaction to spare. You almost wish they'd boo you, just so you know you're still there. Well, that's an even worse reaction than it was for the... But among them, you see Genji. Curiously, he glances down at his feet, which upon her high-tech confessional sneakers. Quiet chuckle escapes him. I don't think he understands the joke, but he thinks it's true, so I mean, I'll take that. Ignoring the appalling stares of the rest audience, you make your way back to the seat. Next to Genji, he seems Warner, leaning in towards you. I liked your joke. For the record, not all ninjas wear sneakers, but I do, so I still laughed. Sure, we'll indulge him a little more. I'm glad you think it was funny. It was mostly looking to me. I was mostly looking to make you laugh. For once, the ever-confident cyborg ninja seemed a bit shy. He rubs his arms nervously. It's been really nice hanging out with you. Do you think you'd want to go on another date sometime? Okay, I feel like if I pick the other one, it'll be less likely that we go out again, so let's pick this one. Absolutely, that sounds wonderful, Genji. Genji sighs, a weight lifted off his shoulders. I can't wait, guess I'll see you again soon. He leaves, and then you're left alone in the comedy club. Not for long, though, as Cupid soon reappears. I sense the bud of romance are already beginning to blossom, and you said this would be hard. What do you think? How do you think things went? He seems pleased, but there was always room for improvement. I recommend doing your best to ensure he feels comfortable with you. Is that your way of saying I shouldn't have made fun of him for the healing thing? But good or bad, your date is in the past, and we still have a long road ahead of us if you truly wish for Genji's heart to be yours. Our second date in a nice restaurant, and Genji reaches out to you again. He's just grabbing dinner for your second date. He even picked a restaurant, Cafe Azur, in Monaco. I don't know where Monaco is, actually. The exclusive playground of the ultra rich. Luckily, you live in the hopeful future. You can hop on a transit and train and arrive in Monaco in a few short hours. Neat, huh? Dude, I wish. You arrive at the restaurant and it looks as classy as the name might imply. A robot brings you to your table where Genji waits you. Brings you. Sorry, I forgot he was there before you. He didn't even wait, he just sat down. Please tell me he's not wearing the same hoodie you wore at the comedy club. Dude, I mean, he has like one outfit, like... I'm not gonna say his hoodie's cool. It's mediocre. It's okay, I'm not really dressed up either, so I guess we matched. So I suppose that is a favorable sign. Yeah, we both are underdressed for the place he took us. It's fine. Oh, player, I didn't expect to see you here. You invited me here for a date? Dude, did he forget? Yeah, I guess so. Dude, and I thought I've had some bad dates. Anyway, how was the ride? I witnessed the horrors of the deep ocean. Those transatlantic trains take you deep under the water, you know, way deep. There are places that humanity was never meant to venture. The depths of the ocean harbors monsters beyond our most tortured imaginations, and more still remains to be discovered if we were truly foolish enough to search for it. Oh, we're starting this off to... This is very, very happy date so far. Tell me, what becomes of a mind isolated beneath the crushing depths? Perhaps we too. When we are those tormented creatures wandering on the ocean floor, were we subjected to the same conditions? Dude, you're bumming him out. Just stop. I didn't think it would be like this long of a rant. Maybe we're already monsters, and those are the ones who fear us. Dude, this sounds like something, like that whole thing is just something I would say on a date. Like, so like, dark and macabre, and just to do it. He's like, how do I respond to that? Glad it went okay. I'm happy you could come. I've really been looking forward to spending time with you. Yeah, he bypasses it. He's like, I don't know how to deal with that. I'm not gonna deal with that. You don't have much time to feel bashful before the waitress turns to your table to take your order. You look over your holo menu, which is your regular menu, but a hologram since it's future. Dude, I wish. Like, that'd be cool. Now they just make you scan it with your phone. It's like, dude, I don't like doing that. Just give me a menu, even if it's a hologram. You should think carefully about your order. Maybe choose something you like as well. Come on, even your dinner is going to affect this guy's opinion of you. These dating sims are hard work. They are. At least it's not as hard as the KFC one. In that case, what will you order for dinner? I'm gonna order his favorite food. I'll have the Rikimaru ramen. Rikimaru. I think I said that right. That's my favorite food. How'd you know? Easy, it's an official Overwatch cookbook. Is that really a thing? Like, is that, like, actually a thing? Wow, in that case, I'll take the Rikakumaru ramen, too. The waitress, we don't have that on the menu. Program seem to be overridden by the customer's always right subroutine, so it takes your order back to the kitchen without complaint. That's really cool of you to order my favorite food for dinner. If there were an official player cookbook, I would order yours, too. Make note of his idea. You're always looking for more merchandise opportunities. Thank you, Blizzard. Yep, sounds about right. See, that looks so good. I don't like mushrooms, but the rest of it. Two of you spend some time chatting. After a few short minutes, the Waitron brings out your meal. 2 bowls of Rikamaru ramen. It's honestly impressive that such a nice restaurant would make a dish look like it comes from a cheap ramen shop. Like, dude, don't insult it. It looks good. It looks good. It looks like some top quality ramen. This looks just as good as a real thing from Hanamura. Hanamura. I gotta slow down, make sure I don't read that too fast. What's missing is a Murloc bowl. Then it'd be perfect. Oh no, how could they forget the Murloc bowl? That's half the fun of the Rikimaru ramen. Huh, let me check with the waitress. Waiter, maybe they have Murloc bowls in the back. You fetch the waitron, explaining that Rikakumaru ramen isn't the same when it's not in branded bowls. Unfortunately, the restaurant doesn't have any Murloc bowls on hand. They were able to draw a crude recreation of 2 on the regular bowls. Yeah, nice. They gotta be a specific branding or they're not right. You turn the table. Genji looks completely deflated. Dude, he's crying. What do you mean he looks deflated? He looks traumatized. You sit across from him and he barely even acknowledges your presence. Even Cupid seems troubled by his sudden shift in mood. Perhaps you should check on him, player. Maybe ask him if he's okay. Is everything okay? You seem bummed out. He shrugs. Sorry, another diner. That's not... It would be customer, it's not diner. Recognized me while you were gone. They came over to talk to me. Oh, did they ask for your autograph or something? No, they actually recognized me from the Black Watch incident. I don't actually know what that is lore-wise. They had less than kind words to share with me. Let's just be nice and say we're sorry. I'm so sorry, Genji. I can't believe someone would give you trouble about it here. It's alright. I'm not proud of who I was then, but I will admit it is discouraging. I've tried my best to become a better person, but I fear my past will always haunt me. Some days it feels like there is nothing I can do to move on from who I was. He sighs, propping his head against his hand dejectedly. It's a heart-rending sight. Seems you could use your research. A small gesture might go... Wait, a small gesture? Does that mean I shouldn't beat someone up? Since to put aside his bitterness towards Genji when he's in this state. What do you... Dude, but I want to beat up whoever was mean to him. I want to see what happens. You know what? I think I'll give this jerk a piece of my mind. Ready to demand that Genji point you to the one responsible for making him feel so down when he grabs your wrist. Please, I do not want to cause more trouble. Are you sure? I'm sure I appreciate, but I'd rather just spend more time with you. There's no point in dwelling on it much longer. Plus, if you start a fight, then I'm going to have to step in. We'll have to spend the rest of the night listening to people telling me how cool my swords are and stuff, so let's just not. You didn't have to make this about you. Okay, maybe they were talking about how good I was at fighting. It doesn't necessarily need to be about you, Genji. Starting to listen to him, you sit back down. Genji seems relieved. You want to escalate the issue, as does Cupid. Let's eat, huh? Our food is getting cold. 2 of you finally enjoy your night as it was supposed to go. You don't know how Genji eats with his mask on, but every time you look away, more food disappears from his plate. You assume it's getting to his mouth one way or another. Or he has like a cavity on his chest. He just opens and pours it down. More efficient. By the time you're done eating, Genji seems happier than ever. You're glad the evening is going in a more positive direction. By the way, I wanted to ask you about something. Shoot. How would you feel about going somewhere special for our next date? Your bedroom. Anywhere that's special to you is special to me. Woo. Sure, anywhere that's special to you is special. Yeah. The one doesn't earn you any points with Genji, but it makes him blush, and that's the more worst thing of any gameplay progression. I was hoping we could go somewhere that's really special to me. How would you feel about a trip to Nepal? What's in Nepal? Realistically, you should let the girl choose the date. Every once in a while, like, don't be the only one to choose it. They don't like that. At least I didn't like that. What's so special about Nepal? It's a very important place in my growth as a person that may surprise you, but an isolated mountaintop helped me find peace. There's more to it, obviously, but I figure I could explain when we get there. Sure, I can't wait to hear all about your backstory. Okay, I'll see you there. I hope it'll be really special. I had a lot of fun tonight. Thanks again, player. Genji departs from the restaurant, and you're left alone. Well, as alone as you can be when you're home by the vessel of Valentines. Another day down with a third to come most impressive player. Oh man. You send the snow mountains in Nepal in the cold. I know, right? He's gonna bring you to a place this cold. Need to stress how important this day will be. Clearly, you were important. Very best this time. Are you telling me not to mess around a little bit then? Yeah, I'm gonna be nice to him. Thanks for helping me with this whole thing, Cupid. It means a lot. Of course, even if you and Genji are difficult, well, how am I difficult? It's my privilege to assist you. Perhaps I should be thanking you whether or not Genji's heart will be yours. And your devotion to love is inspiring. It has been a pleasure to accompany. Don't tell me this is a teaser for the secret Cupid path of this dating sim. Don't be ridiculous. Beth, do you think I would broadcast it so freely? Besides, a path of that nature would be difficult to unlock. You would need to say. Pathetically, of course. So he might have an ending too. I'm not entirely sure if that's true or if they were just sticking around. Pathetically. But enough of this. It's time for your final date to truly begin. With Cupid's the mountain. Eventually you arrive in a quaint little village. Genji is there to greet you. Honestly, you don't understand why you can't travel together. Yeah, why is he always without you? Like, he expects you to meet him there. What do you think of the hike? It was annoying. It was a breeze, sure. I climb mountains all the time, no big deal. Oh, you climb a lot, I appreciate that. Ninjas are actually big into climbing, apparently. Apparently? Do you not know? It's good to know you can keep up. I'm glad you're finally here. This place is very special to me, and I hope for a walk with me. I mean, do I have a choice? Got it. Gladly you take Genji's arm. He leads you around the village. Bask in every sight. It's truly beautiful. Certainly not the kind of place you'd want to host 5v5 King in the Hill style combat, which is what normally happens here. What's more beautiful? The village itself is the way Genji glows while talking to you. Recounting memories of the time he spent here, it tells you everything from the story of how he first arrived here to the tales of his most trying meditations. Okay, was he like a monk or something? After scrolling around, Genji takes you to the old accommodations that housed him through his time in Nepal. Though he had been absent for some time, the room is still clearly his. There's an old mattress and Hori? I don't know what that is. Oh, is that what he had blonde hair? A framed photo of Genji with his brother taken years ago. I have the skin of, not him, but, my brain is blanking. His brother. Like the young version. Genji goes to say something, but someone else speaks first. Arrived. Is that... I love this part. I love how he's like a little chibi version too. Like they never show the real version. He just gets a little cartoon version. Outside of this, that the only place you can see Zenyatta content these days is explicitly non-canon dating sims in that one short story. Well, maybe something will appear with the Ramatron guy soon. Who knows? Ramatron? I turned him into a transformer there. Master, it's good to see you again. Indeed, I heard that you were bringing a visitor, and I hoped I could meet them. Of course, player, this is my master Zenyatta. Ready for a trek through snow-covered mountains, but this is basically like meeting Genji's parent. Is that weird for a third date? Doesn't matter, it's happening. Now it's up to you to deal with it. That is kind of weird. I didn't come here to meet your dad, Genji. Give him a fist bump. Do you want a fist bump? Oh, okay. I thought he cut off my fingers or something. I didn't realize that was supposed to be his metal hand. You reach your closed fist out to the metal mug, and to your utmost surprise, he hits you with the sickest fist bump you've ever experienced. Absolutely radical. Pleasure, player. I'm glad to see you survived your journey here. You're going to ignore the threading or of the sentence that... Oh yeah, wait. Was that supposed to be threatening? I didn't take it as threatening. For Genji to accompany your since he must be quite fond of you. Yes, I will be your new daughter, Zenyatta. Oh, I certainly hope so. Master, you're embarrassing me. I am sure your companionship will mean a great deal to him. He has always struggled to accept himself. Perhaps the acceptance of another will help him along his path. You never realized how much your company meant to Genji. I think just a few nights ago you were planning to enjoy the comedy stylings of literally anyone in New York City by yourself. Now it's entirely possible you're changing your life an Overwatch agent. I guess you're not supposed to be an Overwatch agent, you're just some random person. I believe. Master? I sense I have surpassed my annual screen time allotment. I'm afraid I will need to depart. We won't see him anymore this year. He's all done. But please take my greatest blessings and enjoy the remainder of your time here. Bye to Masters and Yana. When you're left alone, Genji. Genji? Just thinking about what my master said. Spending time with you has done a lot to help my own sense of self. But I have to wonder, do you think it's possible to know your true self? To be honest, it's a far deeper question than you ever would have expected from the silly dating sim you signed up for. You've come this far, right? What's the harm in one more question? That really is one more. I believe this will be your last chance to win Genji's heart. Player, use it wisely. But what do you think? Can one know their true self? I'm gonna pick this one because I think this is the most answer he will agree with, and I also want to make sure I have enough points or whatever to get the good ending. Honestly, I don't know. Maybe you can or maybe not. But I think it's always worth it. Dude, he cries all the time. Worth it to try finding out who you really are. Otherwise, what's the point of all of it? I think you might be right. You know, when I ended up like this, when my brother, he trailed off Cupid, watches him intentionally, his brown it with pain. Yeah, Hanzo, you try to beat him up. Kill him, really. Felt so much guilt. But love, I would look at myself every day and despise the person who looked back at me. Is it not going to tell the story this time? Much as it hurt, I had to look, or else I would not have grown from who I was. Perhaps I will never know my true self, but you're right, I will always try to see who I really am. Because it told me, like, that lower part, or I wouldn't have known it. Thank you, player. I'm glad to know you feel the same. Player, I really enjoyed spending so much time with you lately. It's been a long time since I allowed myself to get this close. But I must admit. Oh my god, did I not do good enough? Oh, okay. I feel some guilt that you have not seen the real me. I forgot that's where it went. You're a bit confused. You've enjoyed the 3 dates with the real him. Before you ask, he clarifies. We've been spending so much time together and you've only seen me with my mask on. And although my mask is extremely epic, it's not the true me. He's gotta be so, like, weird about it. He's really cool, though. I know, right? But still. As you takes your hand in his visor stares back at you and you wonder what his eyes might look like beneath it. I'm gonna find out. Player, can I show you who I really am? Yes, I will accept his love. I love you, Genji. Genji puts his hand over his heart, shocked but not at all disappointed in your confession. After returning, dude, you've been on 3 dates, what? After returning, he chuckles under his breath. It's funny, it seems I could deflect anything but love. Such a stupid line. And beams, but mostly love. He has such a pointy nose. I feel like I'm looking at a Trigun character. Great care, Genji reaches for his own. Also, why are we doing in a shed with like a chainsaw looking thing? And he eventually builds the strength to remove it, showing his true face beneath. Genji, I'm curious if they ever show his like actual face anywhere. I'm going to come to terms with who I am, knowing you accept me makes it was worth all the time. I know my true self loves you too, player. Kind of like the Reaper skin, it has him without the mask. You have embarked on the journey of love and found what you desired at the end. Love takes many forms, but always true. May you cherish forever and always. You do also get drops from this too. I think it's just like an icon. We're gonna do Mercy this time. What if I put Pain Struck? Being the presence of a genius doctor has reminded you that pain in your stomach you've been experiencing for the last couple of months. Well, maybe she can help you out. You should probably get that checked out. It hurts worse than all the butterflies you feel looking at her. Someone who has stomach issues, I can empathize with that. Yeah. Dude, I just said she causes me pain. I don't know if that's okay. His lines are gonna be the same. Yes. I guess it is a solution. Sure. I'm gonna put I think so. Actually, I could have called him out and said he was Hanzo. Guess I want to win the Heart of Mercy. Searches an eyebrow. To win her heart, you must arm yourself with the power of knowledge. Oh god, I gotta be smart. What do you really know about Mercy? Nothing. Is he actually setting up a trivia? Oh my god, is it gonna be a trivia quiz? I am waiting. Sure. Let me see how bad I'm gonna do. I'm kind of curious. Does my unparalleled Mercy? Hope it's well placed. It's not. What is Mercy's? Oh god. Well, Angela Ziegler. Is that how I say it? What? Okay, whatever. Close enough. Close enough. What is her favorite food? The tears of careless DPS. That's quite dark, but it's true. Yeah, exactly. She will not do better. Okay, well, at least if you like it. I mean, that matters. Field of research? Oh god, biology, I guess. Biology? Incorrect, yeah. What is it then? Biology's okay, close enough. I mean, biotic technology is technically biology. Master of the heart, the details matter. Sure, I'm gonna say he's right. I'm gonna indulge him a little bit. As much as I hate to say it, you're right. I am. But do not worry, my magical powers will elevate you above your incompetence. I'm too stupid to talk to her, obviously. I thought there was no magic in the Overwatch setting. Wait, isn't there? No more questions? Hold up, is there not? Is it all science-based? Is there no magic? Mercy is a highly accomplished woman. What would impress her the most? You said no more questions. After this one, tell me the most about you. Oh my god. This is not actually impressive at all. I don't have that many hours, but I think it's a funny option. Tell her how many hours I clocked on Overwatch 2. Impressive, say it loud and proud with this. Oh my god. You want me to say it to everybody? Embarrassing thing. Like this, unless you have like an hour or two, like, that's the only embarrassed. Spotlight illuminates you. Mercy turns her head, she's looking at you. Gulp. Guess how many hours I clocked in Overwatch 2? Oh my god. Clear their throats, chairs squeaking. Whispers, I don't think people get the joke. Whispers, it wasn't a joke. Whispers, I know, but this is a comedy club. We're hopeful fools. Isn't the surgeon, like, operating on elbows? I don't want to call her out, because I feel like that'll confuse her. Like effect. She swore to do no arms. I didn't understand it, actually. Mercy laughs a full-on chain snort laugh. The exhilaration hits you like a damage. Probably get her sinuses checked though. Why are you outing her like that? Maybe she just laughs like that. You sit down at a nearby table, glowing. Out of the corner of your eye, Mercy stands and heads over to you. Loud and everything. She's gotta be all pretty like a peacock. Ba-bump, ba-bump. Hello? Ooh, hers is so pretty. I like this better than the green. Don't talk to me or I'll explode. No, I don't want to pick that. Unless she would be like, oh, then I can resurrect you. I just want to say, that was a very good joke. I'm glad it tickled your funny bone. That phrase is so strange. The funny bone isn't really a bone, it's a nerve called the... I understand your joke, which was very good. All in her nerve trivia was also very good. Oh god, no. No more bone jokes. And I don't know if I want to call her OP. I feel like that slang might turn her off. A doctor doesn't have many opportunities to be funny. After the best medicine, no, the best medicine lies in biotic technology. Yeah, she's a little too straightforward for me. Yeah, let's rewrite that saying to biotic technology is the best medicine. It's so fun to I have the same ring to it, but I prefer that version. It's been lovely chatting with you. Truly, would you be interested in joining me for dinner soon? Let's just do this one. I don't want to be too forward. It might scare her away. I have it right now, and she would just resurrect you back. That's true. I mean, girlfriend. Okay, fantastic. Meet me at the cafes or at the Royal Circuit. Okay, so we're going to the same place. I'm guessing not Nepal though. I can't imagine her taking me to Nepal. She walks no floats away. You can't believe it. You're going to have dinner with Mercy. Wait a minute. Circus Royal? That's not a Midtown. You want to make it in time for dinner? You better keep up now. Quite well. You anticipate her feelings and dress you off to a fine start. I know, I'm actually trying this time. The other one I kinda dicked around a bit. It is finished, but the journey ahead. She never said it was a date. This wasn't a date. It is long and fraught with peril. You ensure these trials together. Peril? Am I gonna get attacked in this one? Hopefully the hopeful future of Overwatch. Oh yeah. Zip by in the distance, aroma of high and dining wafts from nearby tables and menus in front of you. You curse yourself to big French class all those years ago. It's exactly 3 minutes and 2 seconds past the time of your dinner date, and Mercy's still nowhere to be found. Maybe she changed. National crisis somewhere and she has to go, maybe. Maybe she's just running fashionably late. Oh, so I'm here first this time. Oh, so last time I guess Genji was like the early one. Now it's me. 4 minutes and 19 seconds. She must hate you. Red sticks or just let them sit there. You let them sit there till she gets there. I'm so sorry. She's being rushed over here. I was working on a new dissertation. I can't keep track of the time I got here as fast as I could. Do forgive me. Dude, I'm always like 5 to 10 minutes late. But here, I don't want to make her put me in the dissertation. That's weird. Happens to the best of us. Well handled. Really? Shouldn't I be honest and tell her I almost had a meltdown? No, don't be honest about that. Yeah, consider saying that for not even the dessert course, maybe the next date. Mercy smiles and sits down. Order, yeah, this place does a fabulous beignets de flores de... I don't even know how to say that. Isn't she German? Why does she know all this French? Fried zucchini flowers. You take a deep breath and nod and look back at the menu. Sure, I don't know what this is, but you ordered the Burracher muesli because having breakfast or dinner is one of her finer pleasures in life. This was Mercy recipe in the Overwatch cookbook. Yeah, I know you love it. It's in the cookbook. It's the best breakfast. I don't even really like breakfast a whole lot. You're having dinner. I don't let societal expectations dictate my preferences. Me either. God, this is just like oatmeal, isn't it? Clutters of bright, happy berries and a trail of green and brown nuts and seeds on a bed of white mush. Silence falls as you two eat the awkward bit during dinner dates where you can't decide if you should converse or not while talking while eating. Bring your date with freshly covered food. Dude, I just went to dinner with my friend like last week and I had this issue where it was like, dude, am I supposed to eat while I talk? Like, I don't go out to eat with people. Or should I wait till I'm done eating? Are you truly such an amateur? Conversation. What do I talk about? Something about her. I don't know, It's over. What are you even up to since Overwatch fell apart? I'm gonna ask about her dissertation. Her dissertation sounds interesting. Tell me more. You understand the nuance of medical imaging and machine learning? A tiny bit. Of course, I read scientific journals for fun in my spare time. Of course, I read scientific yeah. You do? Not at all. You do? Yeah. Wonderful. I've been working on optimizing the resolution for imaging deep in tissues to a subset. I'm reaching this level requires better contrast, improved electron microscopy for samples, better convex optimization algorithms for evaluating complex loss functions, and just a massive amount of visual information. Still not close definitely a universal my luck here at Atlas because of I got the first half of that and then I lost it. The massive amount of computing power we need to calculate angular orientation of cellular protein complexes. I'm now using a lot of big words that are frankly extremely scary, and wow, you're realizing now that I'm one of the once in a lifetime geniuses. You're hoping that Cupid says something to bail you out here. That was a little too fourth wall breaky for me. I would change the subject to something you can easily understand. Yeah, something. Yeah, no, I kind of want to ask this one. Nothing. Nothing? Nothing of note. Do you miss it, the missions, the adventure? I'd rather not talk about it if you do. Oh, did that upset her? Well, sorry, Cupid. Change it to something more positive. What's it like being a hero, even though you're not part of Overwatch anymore, I guess? Does being a hero feel like, you know, no one believes me when I say that it's not as great as people think. Oh my god, is this another bad topic? Am I just ruining this? World saw me as Mercy, a guardian angel, noble and perfect, but I'm also just... Saw me, they were disappointed. I don't mind being Mercy. If the world needs her, then I will be there, but I wish they would also welcome Angela. That's so sad! Even the little, like, turnip thing was crying. Wow. Oh, you say you need her. Be nice. She chokes on her super water. Other patrons look over, oozing disdain at her gauche behavior. Dude, she's choking. It's fine. Discreetly slide a napkin towards her. You okay? Yes, I'm sorry. I didn't expect anyone to compliment me. Nothing to be sorry about. But she looks down, face still pink. Thank you for saying that. It's nice to hear. I was wondering, I'm volunteering at a clinic in Cairo tomorrow. Would you like to see Angela try to save the world? Oh, we're going to... fuck. The pyramid place. I don't remember what the map's actually called. I literally can't miss it unless I stop here. And soars away, leaving the lingering scent of perfection. Well, perfect to you. Did we even finish our food, or did we just leave mid-dinner? But one way or another, that date is complete. Thanks so much. How did our night go? She seemed happy with you. Only just carelessness will lose her heart now. Okay, so I'm doing a lot better on this one, I guess. There is still another date in your future. Do we can to prepare, since this one will be the most important of all. Third day awaits. Let's go. I like how the last one's different. Like, it takes you to more of, like, a place that's important to them. There's no time to waste. As soon as the airship touched down in Cairo, straight to the clinic. It's a modest clinic, bright and clean. Angela hands you a pair of scrubs, and she puts on a lab coat. She tends to patients, so you help as much as you can. I also like that it's calling her Angela, because that kind of, like, humanizes the point that she said that she didn't want to be Mercy, she wanted to be Angela, and that kind of, like, proves it, rather than continuously calling her Mercy. Paperwork filed and sorted, supplies stocked. You sit down in a break room, exhausted. Angela enters, you straighten up immediately. You must be tired, I'll make you some coffee. She hands you a cup of something that looks like coffee, it smells like coffee, but it's definitely not quality coffee. I mean, you're in a tent in Egypt. I mean, I'm sure the coffee's not going to be amazing. You're trying to help people, you're not in a hotel. Her genius doesn't extend to the barista arts, and if such a thing exists. Oh my god, no, I'm gonna say it's okay. I'm not gonna tell her hers smells like coffee beans. I can get enthusiastically. Extremely revolting but strong. Do you like it? It's beautiful. Just what the doctor ordered. I know it's terrible, but there's plenty more, so help yourself. Your stomach gurgles in protest, but hey, it'll keep you awake. I feel like most people who drink coffee will just, like, drink coffee for the effect, not for the taste anyway. But I don't drink coffee, so I don't know. Everyone's telling me that you're a great help. Keep it up. She's leaving her compliment energizes you more than any cup of coffee. Go back to volunteer. Do I get to spend time with her, or am I just volunteering so she thinks I'm nice? Back in the clinic lobby, picking out coffee cards from your team. You're quite the brave one. You recognize the quiet, wiry voice. You turn around and who is it? Oh, Anna? Aw. She's also like a chibi. No one has experienced Angela's coughing. Come on, smiling on the other end. The Anna Amari, legendary sniper, original Overwatch strike squad member. the bane of most of your matches. What's she doing here? I wouldn't say she's the bane of any of my matches. Anna, what are you doing? Here, are you hurt? Oh, I'm always achieving somewhere. You know that. Oh, aching somewhere. And who is this? Where am I? She blushes. Pink Mercy. Pink. What does that even mean? I'm her date. Yeah, date. I'm Angela's date. Yeah, it's the third one now. We should be a little. Guys, pin Mercy in place. Dr. Angela Z. Are you blushing? Absolutely not. It's extremely hot here. Her gaze pierces you. You know those eyes have seen the world's most dangerous criminals and their final moments. And told Faria to look for someone who's not afraid to speak up. I'm glad you found someone like that, Angela. I don't know what that means. Like speaking of player. She leaves. Angela clears her throat and avoids eye contact with you. I was kind of curious how you'd meet for her part, since she doesn't have anyone who's like family to her on the team. I'll see you when the shift ends. You're alone wondering what just happened. Well done, you're impressed, Anna Emery. I'm just gonna thank him. I'm not gonna pretend or tell him that he did bad. Test and you passed. I feel proud to call you one of my disciples. Excuse me, I still carry this whole deed with my guidance. You weren't there, but sure. Don't forget to endorse me after this. Believable. The important matter is you impressed a close friend. Anna's opinion of you will heavily factor into your fate with Dr. Ziegler. And speaking of fate, are you ready to see how your journey ends? Yeah, I'm pretty confident. I don't want to run away and cry from this one. Yeah, I'm pretty confident. Well, we'll see. That's something with you. Aren't you in the middle of working? No, I'm not gonna run away. Floor of the clinic where there's a rooftop terrace with stunning views of Cairo. Okay, this sounds cool, but you're just showing me tents. Like, where's this rooftop? Are we standing on a tent? Wow. Spectaculars, and I come here often after a long shift, unless that looks like a restaurant, but... We've taken the view of the city, the Nile sparkling orange from the setting sun, and the high-rise apartments and freeways gathered around in the shores. So, what did you want to talk about? I want to thank you for these last few days together. You saw me for who I really am instead of judging. For expectations, you gave me humor, passion, kindness. That someone like you exists in the world, it makes me wish to believe in it. Wait, for it a little harder. I want to show you something. Take my hand. Are we gonna fly? Come see the world from above, as I do. Yeah! Go anywhere with you. Oh my, I love, is this like her Valkyrie skin? Yeah, the Valkyrie is spread open. And it takes your hand and you both soar into the clouds. This is so pretty. I don't know how this would work, like, realistically, but many years, but you are mine. Aww! Break down the journey of love and found what you desire then. Love takes many forms, but it is always true. I actually liked that one better. It was cuter. Hold up. Let me see if Hanzo's one is actually like a thing. Is it gonna let me do it? Oh my god. Yes, it is. I get to romance you now. Oh my god, it's the Japanese. I don't remember the name of this one. In the realm of love. This looks a lot like the one 2CP map. I haven't been on this map in so long. I feel like I get the robot all the time. You know that old game mode from the times before? Oh yeah, that's why. Okay, because they don't have it anymore. No wonder I never get to see this map. Can you pause your brilliant wit for just a second, please? Oh, isn't that what you love me? Wait, one more comment. I get it out of your system. Is this a secret ending? You'll find out faster if you let me finish. Sorry. Anyways, before you give away the secrets of this dating sim on the internet, I must confess, your devotion to winning the trust and respect of these heroes is admirable. Not only have you brought love to their hearts, but to mine as well. Aww. Secret ending. You're giving me an arrow? Can I stab him with it? Like romantically, not like death-wise. Cupid hands you an arrow from his quiver. You take his gift. I don't know what to say except... Oh, yes, I can hit on him now. You're my soulmate all along. He knows it. He knows. I thought it was impossible. We can't even find love, but you made the impossible possible. Aw. Shouldn't you be shooting me with an arrow? No, I'm gonna shoot him. There's no need. You have already pierced my heart without it. Oh. I thought this was gonna be a reversal thing. Oh, was that it? I was hoping it would be like a fleshed out ending, but it was like, it really was just kind of like a little secret ending. I hope you guys liked this. I had a lot of fun playing it. I'm excited for the full one, even though like if it's gonna be a paid thing, I will not play it because I don't care that much about it. But if you guys enjoyed this, Claus with Thomas signing off.